What up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mo.J and we are locked in. Now we know on Growing Up Hip Hop, the main beef that we've been having going on, the biggest drama is working with Deb and doing this We Are the World mixtape or EP, whatever it is. But you know, the OGs, they ain't really messing with it. But before we get into all that, shout out to the notification gang. If you're new to the channel, you want to be a part of this, hit your subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you get something every time I upload. Wait a minute. Hit that like button. We got to get that engagement up all 2021. Now, like I was saying, Deb has this album she wants to come out with. She wants to get the OGs on there, some of the young people on there, but the OGs are like, man, we ain't really messing with it, especially if the money ain't right, Deb. But you know me, I ain't gonna hold you up. This is Growing Up Hip Hop episode 7. Let's jump right into it. Deb and Brat, they the ones that really been at it with each other. So Deb has the idea of bringing in all these new artists. But the thing about Brat is, okay, you have these new artists. I'm not sure I really want to work with them. I don't know. They're not proven. So from the Brat standpoint, as being an OG, being a hip hop legend, an icon at one point, she has her point. Like, I'm not about to tarnish my name to work with some new people. And then another bigger disagreement between them is Deb's trying to rule the whole conversation. She's trying to overtalk Brat. And Brat's like, look, I'm here to help you. So why don't you let me get a chance to talk? And Deb, you know, Deb has that pride. So for her, it's like, look, I'm just trying to get this taken care of. Let's get it done and keep it moving. The Brat also asked about Waka. Like, Deb, this is your son. Is he going to be on it? And she said, oh, I really didn't want to bring him in on this, but I did want to get his opinion. And now, Brat, she knows Waka, and we all know Waka. He's going to tell his mom, no matter who it is, he's going to be real with her. And he's saying, look, Brat and Vows, they legends. You can't just throw rookies in there with the vets. That's not going to work. That's not going to work at all. So Brat asked Deb, what did Waka say? And she says, oh, Waka, he agreed with you. And that's all the Brat's trying to let Deb know. I don't have nothing against you, but the people you're bringing, until I see that they prove themselves, I don't want to work with them. With all that being said, Deb is like, all right, look, let's do something. I'll take 3, and then you and the veterans, you Bow, Pimpin' and Diamond, and then y'all do 3. And we'll just do it like that, and then we'll come together and see what we have. So Brat's like, all right, I'm gonna go see what they talking about. We know Pimpin' and Diamond, they got their on and off thing going on, but right now it seems like they're on. So while he's in the studio, he's hitting her up and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They just talking, and she talking about she gonna call him. But for Bow, he's like, man, I'm trying to get my album done. I need Pimpin' focused. I need Pimpin' that's gonna be in here vibing, coming up with beats. And he starts going in on Pimpin' to try to, you know, we do this to our boys all the time. Hey man, quit texting her, bro. She got you whipped. Because once it's kind of putting peer pressure on your boys, and they'll be like, all right, cool, let's get back to this money. Because, I mean, you can handle this. She knows you're working. And for the most part, Bow's right. But Pimpin' gets up and walks out. And Ayana, she comes on in. Ayana and Bow, they start talking about what he has going on. And he starts to explain his album, talking about, yeah, I'm just gonna go over all the women I've been with in the past and stuff. And Ayana, she starts asking questions about, okay, who's gonna be on here? Is gonna make the cut? So she starts naming off some people, and they're the lower lister, you know what I'm saying? Bow, he wants to make this about the big ones, you know, the Sierras, the Black China, stuff of that nature. But Ayana's like, man, these girls are gonna sue you. Now, Bow has a very intensive record, very, very nice list of women up under his belt, but a lot of them I ain't heard about. I don't know who they are. No disrespect to them. I just don't. But Bow's trying to draw that attention by naming off all these top people to make itself relevant. You know, you got to throw yourself back in that spotlight. Bow extends the, you know, hey, we're going to BT's birthday party. We'll be a little bit paintballing, but Reed's going to be there. And Ayana and her, they ain't seeing eye to eye. And she's saying, I personally ain't got nothing to say to the girl. I'll show up because it's old boy's birthday and you going to be there. But other than that, I really ain't got nothing to say to old girl. Bow tells Pimpin' again, like, hey man, people been saying stuff. You know, they did a flashback of Bow's manager saying, hey man, Pimpin' can't really produce. So Bow's like, I gotta prove them wrong. But Pimpin', you gotta get in here and be focused, man. You can't be on the phone with Diamond while we in here working, bro. We in that stew, we cooking. Come on, dog. Now we get to see JD, you know what I'm saying? Now that's a hip hop legend, used to make them beats. I used to be, okay, JD. His daughter comes in and he has actually proposes to her. We're trying to get more people to get out and vote. And since you're in school and stuff, you can get the younger crowd to come join in with us. Now, he partnered with Slutty Vegan. If you don't know, Slutty Vegan has a nice vegan restaurant down there. It's named Slutty Vegan. I think she's about to open up another one. But they're working together and they're just trying to get more people to vote. Because if you remember, these episodes are recorded before the presidential election. So he wants to bring his daughter in and have her as the voice of the youth, pretty much. Which leads us to the meeting. It's really everything I just summed up. It's going to show Shania sitting in there and JD recommending, all right, this is what you need to do. If you can get 10 people. Now, if these 10 people, they come and do their vote and they see it, now they're going to go to each one of their 10, you know what I'm saying? They're all going to have 10 friends, which is going to put us at 100. Then those 100, they bring in another 10 and so on and so on. So to just spread out and give voter awareness. And not just for your president, but for all of your political parties, whether it's the governor, whether it's your senators, your House of Representatives, all of them. You should be aware of them and you should vote on them. Brat comes and pulls up on Bow and pimping, and she's talking about, I talked to Deb, she wants to do the 3 new people, well, like the three tracks with the newer artists, and then us 3, we do something. So pimping, he's sitting there, and you know he's already going through his head of, man, I done been with bad management and stuff and bad contracts, so he's already iffy about it, but I'm sure he'll take the opportunity because it'll get his name back out there. Now they asked Bow Wow, and Bow's like, nah, I'm not gonna do anything on that album. I gotta work on my album. And Debra's like, your album? What? Let me hear something on that album. Now Bow explains that he's about to rap about some of his exes. Brat being OG and common sense, Bow don't do that silly stuff, man. You're gonna do that, it's just gonna open up a can of worms. People gonna bring back old stuff on you. People gonna start exposing you for this or this. New females are gonna come out and say you did this. It isn't a good look. It just looks like you're snitching. And us being, we're seeing lately that a lot of these rappers are, oh, I banged this person, I banged this person. Man, that was 10 years ago. Nobody cared about that. Man, we adults now. And Brat's telling them, don't do this, Bow Wow, don't do it. Pimpin' and Diamond. Diamond came there looking good, no disrespect. Pimpin' just observing the scene, bro. But he set up a little daytime on the roof, a little bit of cognac, a little bit of Dom Perignon. But we just gonna get out here and we gonna vibe since we finally back to reconnecting, you know what I'm saying? Now Diamond, she knows that he did something out of Miami. Now I don't know if my dog smashed or not. You said he got topped off, but it is what it is. But they're sitting up there and they're coming together and they're cheering to, you know, starting fresh from here. But this also leads them into the music lane and working with Deb. And like I said, both of them been in bad contracts, and Pimpin' puts that out there. Like, I need to be aware that we're gonna be getting paid correctly on this, because I don't want to just be the artist. I want to know the business, and that's the key, people. You gotta know the business to anything you're in. Big Chevy pulled up with his girl Remarkable. Now they came up here and they're gonna join the little festivities, drink a little bit, eat a little bit. But there's an interesting conversation that comes up, and I'm gonna explain to you guys what I feel about these kind of situations. But an interesting topic came up. Now, Remarkable, she's having the same feelings as everybody. I had to do the boot camp with Brat and Deb, but they made me audition, and I told them I don't want to audition. So now everybody, even Chevy's like, man, I do want this opportunity to do music, and everyone's coming to agreement of, hey, let's, go ahead and propose a toast to love and making sure that the business is right. Because, hey, at the end of the day, we got to get some green in our pocket. Now, here's the topic of conversations. Now, Remarkable brings up that her and Chevy, they aren't having sex at the moment until she gets a ring on her finger. Now, Chevy's sitting here like, man, we just working. And at the time, we're working so much, our relationship has been put on the back seat to our music. Now, my thing is, she says she's not going to have sex with him until they get married. They've been together for, I think she said 8 years, and you're already giving them the sex. So at this point, I'm like, man, what's the difference? You've been dealing with this for so long, so you might as well still give them some sex. But if not, that's on you. But the thing that I have is, she starts to talk to Pimpin' and Diamond like, oh, when are y'all getting married? I don't see no ring on her finger. Listen, as a man, I don't need any outside person talking to me about my relationship with my woman. I really don't do that. I know Chevy's over there chilling like, man, don't even worry about it, Pimpin'. Because as men, we know, like, yeah, Dog, don't even trip off, man. She wilding out. But don't have these kind of conversations with somebody else in their relationship because you don't know where they are. That's how I feel about it. We get the same conversation when Brat pulls up on JD. JD actually gives her a pair of Patrick Unions. They pretty clean though. But she starts talking to him like, hey, have you talked to Bow? He said, I talk to Bow like almost every day. So have you heard about his album? He said, yeah, I heard about it, but... And Brat, she immediately goes in, he shouldn't do this. Like I said earlier, it's just gonna open up a can of worms. Girls are gonna start coming out, they're gonna start clowning Bow Wow. Now Bow Wow in his head, he thinks, oh man, all publicity is good publicity. Man, you trying to sell records. Now, there's nothing wrong if you're just trying to get your media presence up with any publicity. But when you're trying to sell a product, the product gotta be good and it's gotta be worth people tuning into. Now, JD agrees he could do it, but Brad's sticking with, I don't think he should do it. Now, I'm with Brad. I don't think he should do an album talking about these women, man. They married, they went on with their lives. It ain't doing nothing for you. They ain't, like, come on, man. Now, Chevy and Remarkable, they having a conversation back at the house. And you looking at Chevy, he just sitting there like, oh my goodness. So she's saying, okay, we've been together 8 years. What, it's got to be 10 years before we married? I've been giving you the sex for free. The sex for free. It looks like you guys are sharing a house. It looks like this man is providing, he's doing his thing, or you wouldn't have been with him. It doesn't seem like he's a slouch or a bum. So you're not giving up the sex for free. You're giving up the sex because you guys are in a partnership. Yeah, you may not be married, but you didn't require marriage for those first 8 years, and now you want a marriage. But hey, man, it ain't my relationship. I ain't got nothing to do with it. But believe me, you're not giving up that sex for free. If you've been with him for 8 years, that means he's bringing in some money and he's earning his sex, but she taking that sex away from him until she gets a ring. Now they get up to paintball and it starts raining and Bow, he's doing all this extra stuff talking about, man, I'm not going out there, we in the woods, it's raining. He done looked up how to, what it feels like to get shot by a paintball gun. He said he got shot once in the hand, but I got pictures, I can show video of me out there with just a t-shirt on and some sweatpants. Bow talk about, nah man, I ain't doing it. And it's raining. Doom, doom. You hear some lightning, he running and stuff, acting like he's scared. Bro, you too old for that. Bow, if you didn't want to paint ball, why'd you even show up, man? BT explained it, he explained it best. He said, Bow, he's acting like it's his birthday party. It's not your birthday, Bow, it's mine. Since it's somebody else's birthday party, you need to just chill and go along with what we got going on, bruh. Chill out. BT just trying to have a good time. I don't blame you. It's your birthday. I like paintballing. Man, get out there, do your thing, bruh. Bow, get the hell out of here. We good. Everybody getting suited up, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to wear the protective gear. Well, at least on this course you do. But the whole time, Remarkable, she's loud. I'm suited up. I shoot good, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the hood, man. I'm doing my thing. Y'all ready? Huh? Who's gonna get it? They go out there, they start acting a damn fool out there. Paintballing is fun. I suggest everybody try it at least once in life. It's pretty cool, it's inexpensive. But they out there, everybody just running around, and guess who pulls up? Ayana. And we already know there's gonna be some drama because it ain't no growing up hip hop without no damn growing up drama, you know what I'm saying? Now Ayana and Remarkable, they see each other. Remarkable, she brings up, she sees it, but she ain't trying to make eye contact. Ayana's talking about, man, she's being all loud and extra trying to get attention. So we know that these two know that each other are around, and we know that there's tension in between the two. So everyone, they just trying to kind of avoid it, but we know it's inevitable. They're gonna have to see each other face to face. That's the only way we can get this. But what I always say is, if you just come together and talk, you can resolve it. It ain't gotta be no drama. Just listen to what the other person say, remove your feelings from the situation, and you'll be straight, bruh. The time the ladies come together, Remarkable comes over and says, oh, that's what you gonna play paintball in, this little wife? She's like, nah, I didn't come to play no paintball. I came from BT because it's his birthday. Now, that's just the icebreaker. They sit down and Remarkable says, I feel like we should talk. But Ayana says, I really ain't trying to talk. So what Ayana's trying to do is like, hey, we may have our differences, but I just don't want to talk. It doesn't have to be anything between us. But they go into their little spiel, their little spat that they had on Twitter, and she's saying Ayana called her out, and Ayana's like, well, you called me out too. So we were going back and forth. And at this point, it's kind of calm, but it starts to pick up because these women, Remarkable's hype. She just won this paintball match. She done shot some boy. She hype now. She hyped now, and she started talking about, oh, I'll whoop some ass. And Ayana's like, oh, no, you won't. Now the ladies is getting at it. Oh, you ain't gonna whoop on nobody. Oh, if that's what you want to do, we can do it. And you know how it gets. When these women about to start getting loud as hell, yelling and stuff. But you see my boy Chevy, he's over there like, man, come on, get up out of here. It ain't no... See, men, we look at it differently. We not gonna do all that talking. A lot of them do, but the ones that do all that talking ain't gonna do nothing. But women, they start getting loud and irate, you never know what they gonna do, because they start throwing anything. Men, they're less likely to throw stuff, but a woman, she see anything, a glass, a cup, hell, they might even throw the damn paintball gun. So Chevy did the right thing, and he pulled his girl away from the situation. All right, there y'all go. That's Growing Up Hip Hop episode 7. Let me know what you think below. Do you think that this Bow Wow album, do you think it's worth him doing it with the publicity that he'll get from it? Let me know what you think, because you know me, I'm with the, nah, Bow, don't do it, bruh. Just get a feature from some rappers and stuff, but don't do that. But, hey, let me know what y'all think. Hey, I'm Mo.J. Thanks for watching. If you like the content on the channel, hit that subscribe button. Definitely hit the like button. Catch me here next week for the Growing Up Hip Hop episode 8. Thanks for watching. I'm out.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.